Okay, it is a day many people expected to happen. Dennis Muilenburg, Boeing CEO, forced out today. His resignation effective immediately as fallout continues over the grounding of those 737 MAX jets. As hundreds of brand new jets remain grounded, looking like clear into summer of 2020, and production suspended, what might this mean for America's largest private employer? For that, we will turn to former NTSB official and aviation industry analyst Jamie Finch. Jamie, you called this weeks ago on this show. You said it was a matter of time that Muilenburg stepped down. Is this the right course of action for Boeing, and what difference is this going to make?
Well, it's the only real course of action for Boeing at this point. Their reputation has been so damaged by all of this, and for them to take this action is really a move in the right direction. I mean, this is a very sad day. I mean, it's a sad day when you've got a CEO that's being fired from a company because of his leadership. But quite honestly, I salute Boeing because the buck stops here. They're following the rule, and the big guy at the top, everything trickles down. So they're taking him and making him accountable.
So there's also a lot of outrage on the ground about his ousting, but not in defense of Muilenburg. Rather, Boeing plant workers are upset that this year they aren't getting a holiday bonus. Right. Yet Muilenburg has an undisclosed golden parachute deal. Right. And in fact, last year in 2018, even after the first deadly MAX jet crash, Muilenburg earned a whopping $23 million, while the average plant worker earned just $37,000. And now that production is halted, who knows what the fate of those workers are going to be? What do you make of those types of numbers?
Well, I don't really have a problem with CEOs being paid a lot of money when they're delivering. But you have a CEO here that's not delivering. Right. And this is a PR problem, not only just from the outside, but also internally. Now you have the people from the inside that are turning on the company. And so Boeing has a uphill battle in many ways in getting its reputation back in line here. And I can understand why the people are very upset. I mean, their jobs have been put at risk and are in jeopardy. Because of actions by leadership. Now, quite honestly, I don't see how Boeing cannot remove other officials within the company at some point. Higher ups, right. And so it's going to be interesting to watch in the next few weeks to see who might also get the action from this.
So lastly on this is all happening on the heels of this weekend's bad launch of Boeing's Starliner, which was meant to, bolster their name and get their brand back up there. They had a good return to the ground, but it was bad getting into orbit, right? Right.
It didn't get into the right orbit, and talking about insult to injury, this company has it puts everything in question of what is happening at Boeing. Throughout their company, not just in their commercial arena, but also in their space and defense areas.
I mean, this is all Muilenburg too, right?
Yeah, it's all under his watch. It's all under his watch, and like I said a few weeks ago, I didn't see any way that he could stay, and I think that there should be other people that are removed from Boeing, and also probably some people from FAA for their participation and role in some of these failures.
It's such a sad story.
It is.
Just being days away from Christmas and all these workers not sure about their jobs, they're not getting holiday bonuses, and then you find out that people like Muilenburg are making almost $2 million a month.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's really, really insulting. It is. But there is a silver lining here, and I do want to point that out. Boeing has taken a positive step in the right direction, finally at last, and is moving in the right direction to recover its reputation. It still has a lot of issues that has to resolve.
He's not the sacrificial lamb, is he?
No, I don't think he's the sacrificial lamb.
The right thing to do.
I think it's the right thing to do. I think it would have been sacrificial lambs if it was some of the lower level people, and then but he was still in place. I think by his removal, it sends a strong message from the board of directors of Boeing and other senior leadership that no, we're going to hold the people accountable and responsible for this from the top down, and we're going to clean house.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's very rare that a company this size gets rid of somebody at the top.
It is very, very rare.
So, all right, we will leave it right there and follow up on this story. Jamie Finch, always appreciate your expertise. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.